Hi everyone, I am Jagdish. I have 12 plus years of experience in pharmacovigilance and healthcare domain. I have worked in Agile, Scrum, Scaled Agile framework, and project delivery environments. In video 10, we reached go live, but go live is not the finish line. Users start using the solution. Real world questions appear. Support team takes ownership and eventually the project needs to step away. That is video 11. Hypercare, maintenance and project closure. The project manager's job is not only to deliver the project, it is to make sure the outcome can survive after the project team steps away. Before we go deeper, here is the thought I want you to remember. A project is temporary. Its benefit should not be. The project team may disband and the project budget may close, but the business still needs the solution to work. That is why transition and closure are part of delivery, not administration at the end. A strong PM project manager plans for the day when the project team is no longer needed. Let's connect this directly to video 10. Video 10 already covered testing, UAT, readiness, and go live. So, we will not repeat these topics. The question now becomes, can the organization operate Metro automation successfully without depending on the project team every day? That takes us into hypercare, operational handover, and closure. First, what exactly is hypercare? Hypercare is the focused support period immediately after go live. The goal is not to keep the project team forever, it is to stabilize the solution while real world usage begins. For metro automation, we may monitor production behavior, user questions, data issues, and integration. Hyper, Hypercare needs a clear purpose and exit criteria. So, what should a project manager monitor? So, in Hypercare, what are we do? Check on the purpose, duration, focus, and also exit. During Hypercare, I look beyond ticket volume. Can users complete the workflow? Are integrations, jobs, and environment stable? Data quality. Are outputs accurate? Controlled? Support. Are incidents resolved within agreed targets? Trends. Are issues decreasing or increasing? And most importantly, is the trend improving? And if the same issue appears repeatedly, I need root cause thinking rather than simply closing the ticket. Now, let's separate defect, support request, and enhancement. A user says the system is not doing what I expected. I don't call immediately a defect. Maybe the system works correctly and the user needs guidance. That is the support. Maybe an agreed requirement is not met. That is a defect. Maybe the user wants a new capability. That is an enhancement. Correct classification prevents hypercare from becoming an uncontrolled backlog. That leads to hypercare exit criteria. Hypercare exit criteria should not end simply because 2 weeks have passed. We need evidence, stability. First one is stability. Critical production issues received or controlled. Usage, successful core usage. Useful users can perform core workflows. Support readiness, operations can handle normal request. Knowledge, run books, FAQs, and guidance are available. Ownership, receiving team accepts operational ownership. Trend, incident volume and severity are within tolerance. Exit should be used based on evidence, not just a date. Once we exit hypercare, the solution moves into normal maintenance. Coming to the maintenance, life after the project. Project closure does not mean the solution stops changing. For metro automation, future regulatory updates, defects, platform changes, or enhancements may continue. Those activities now belong to appropriate maintenance or product operating model. Enhancements should not quietly become an unmanaged second project. Maintenance is ongoing operational work. Significant new scope may become a future project or a product backlog item. So, how do we hand over effectively? Handover is more than sending documents by email. I need to transfer ownership. Who owns the solution? What is the support and escalation path? Knowledge, run books, SOPs, FAQs, and known issues. Technology, access, monitoring, environments, and dependencies. Documentation, final approved project, and operational records. Acceptance, receiving team confirms readiness to own it. They are receiving team should confirm they are ready to take ownership. Handover is a complete ownership. A handover is complete when ownership is transferred, not when documents are uploaded. Now we move into formal project closure. Project closure. What does done mean? Closure is not simply changing a project status to closed. I check whether the project completed its commitments. Were deliverables like required outputs completed and accepted? Are are remaining items clearly owned? Are financials reconciled? Are resources released? Are records complete? Something remains open. Decide whether it belongs to operations, a product backlog, another project, or agreed follow up. Closure also contains one valuable activity. That is the lesson learned from lessons learned turn experience into an asset. Lesson learned should not become a meeting where everyone says everything was fine. We need useful learning. What worked, practices worth repeating. What did not, pain points and failure patterns. Why? Root causes, not blame. Action. Who owns the improvement? What should change next is the action. Who carries the improvement forward is the owner. For example, if metro automation testing repeatedly started late because test data was not ready, the useful lesson is to make test data readiness an explicit planning dependency and entry criterion. That is how experience becomes organizational capability. Let's bring the complete journey together. Day one, with respect to the metro automation, go live to closure. Go live completes and hypercare begins. Week 1, monitor users, incidents, integrations, and data quality. Stabilize, resolve high impact issues and recurring patterns. Identify. Then, handover, that is, operation accepts ownership with runbooks and support process. Finally, close the project, accept the deliverables, finances reconciled, archived records, and lessons learned. This is the transition from project delivery to business as usual. And notice how this connects with earlier videos. Look at the journey: business need, planning, estimation, budgeting, monitoring, risk, change, testing, UAT, and go live. And now we stabilize, handover, and release. This is why project management is bigger than a project plan. It is complete delivery cycle. Let's turn that into an interview story. If asked, what did you do after go live? Don't say only we support users. Tell the complete story. Monitor, stabilize, handover, close, and learn. That demonstrate end-to-end project management. Let's put you in the project management manager's seat. The core workflow is stable. One minor defect is already in the maintenance backlog. One enhancement awaits product prioritization. Can the project close? What must be documented? Possibly, but confirm the items have clear owners and destinations, and confirm they are not incomplete project commitments. Confirm operational ownership is accepted. Document the open items and where they go. Project closure does not mean every future improvement is finished. It means the project's agreed commitments are complete or formally transitioned. Pause the answer, pause the video and answer this as an interview question. Make video 11 easy to remember. Stabilize, transition, maintain, close, learn. Hypercare stabilizes the solution. Handover stabilizes the handover. transfers the ownership. Maintenance keeps the solution healthy. Closure completes the project, and lessons learned improve the next one. And here is the thought I want you to remember: success is not just what you deliver, it is what continues to work after you leave. As project managers, we often celebrate go live, but maturity is visible after the celebration. Can users operate the solution? Can support handle it? Is ownership clear? Did we capture what we learned? A project closure should not be the disappearance of responsibility. It should be the transfer of responsibility with confidence. Go live is not the finish line. Hypercare stabilizes the solution. Maintenance keeps it preparing, operating. Handover transfers ownership, knowledge, and accountability. Closure completes commit the project's commitment. A lesson learned turn experience into improvement. For metro automation, success means the business can operate the solution without depending on the project team every day. That is a real solution from project delivery to sustainable value. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.